The donut store was packed. Can you believe that? I get the donuts for the office every Friday. All right. You know what? I don't like donuts at all. I don't. I don't eat them, but it's not for me anyway. Okay, let's understand. Gonna play around a little bit. Kind of do. I got this little thing here. Trying to get a better one all the time, but let's see what happens today. Hopefully I don't drop it on the floor. And then I don't get any more. Oh well. All right, let's play. Well, I have to play because it's a game. Okay? When I started winning the credit game and winning the game of business, I was a kid, having fun helping myself. Then I wanted to help people like you. Wow, wow, wow. Now I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit, by the way. Write it down. Today we got to look at the date. I think it's the 20th, is it not? Haven't looked at the calendar, but that's what it tells me today. February 20th. Oh, goodness. You're running out of time. Sorry. There's your time. Let's think about that today. What is time? Time. Let's think about it. Okay? Now, if we're going to run out of time, okay, because what you're trying to do today is help yourself. But I think the biggest problem you have today is time and money. But again, we have to focus. What is the focus today? Let's see. I can take personal credit and rebuild my life and run out of time. No, I'm going to play. I'm going to play over here and over here, over here. Yeah. See what the goal is, very simple, okay? Sometimes you're scrolling through the internet, and that's fine, okay? I understand that. You're looking at things, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Jay. Now, again, it's Friday. It is the 20th. You know what happens? Thank you for joining the fan club. Let's look at it. Let's look at the calendar. See, numbers never lie. Only people do. It's February 2nd. No, it's February, which is the second month. And then it's the 20th, and it's 2026. See, here's a perfect day. I love numbers. I love the number 8, and I love the number 0 because they're infinity beyond. But today we have 022026. Everything's, all right, even. Do you realize today can be the greatest day of your life just because of the date? But we have to focus. We have to focus on what we're trying to do. Now, the goal would be today is write down today's date, and let's talk about basically repackaging you. Let's think what that really means, okay? The ultimate goal for every one of you today is pretty simple if we look at the structure, okay? Today, I'd tell you flat out, you got to get a rapid rescore. Now, it's really good that we basically, and I created a rapid rescore, rapid refresh program about 49 years ago. See, in the late 70s, we had a problem closing escrows because what happened is people didn't know the rules and tools, and the sales rep, that escrow company, and the real estate agent, they all lied to everybody. They lied to everybody. They lied to everybody. All right, what's happens? Okay, hi, good morning, Beth. Good morning, other people. Here we got Stan. Here we got all kinds of people. This here too. We got Shannon. Okay, fantastic. Wow. Good morning. It says freezing. Okay, it's 39 degrees this morning. It's kind of cold. And there's ice all over the car windows. I gotta drive. So the defroster goes. All right, it starts to work more. All right, today, Cole. Good morning. Today's date. I want you to focus. The dates matter a lot, believe it or not. Okay, this is the way it works. So 02, okay, 2020, and 26. Today is the best day you can focus anything based on the numbers, okay? Numbers are simple. Again, numbers don't lie, only people do. Thank you for joining the fan club and all the things we're going to do. Now focus. Today, first of all, it's God. God is number one. Family. That's wife and I became one 20 years ago. All right, from there, this will be our 21st year. Wow. And the reality is very simple. All right, it's money. God, family, money. God, family, money. Oh, okay. So if I have my foundation, what would I do? I'd grab this stack of credit cards over here, and I have literally, all right, I got to keep them organized, so there's about $60 million of credit cards alone. These fluctuate, and that sucks. What did you do? You didn't put your sticky. You didn't put your sticky behind your card? What's wrong with you? In the late 70s, I created one thing, okay? All right, I sent 500 comments to you live. Fantastic. Wow, that's a lot of comments. Wow. Thank you. What does this mean? You see, this is my 13th week on TikTok and social media. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. Very simple. I always wrote checks for millions and millions of dollars. Radio and TV nationwide, always did that too. I'm the original person who had the first info commercial out there, one of the first top info commercials. It's simple. Wait, there's more. I used to say that all the time. And everybody says it. Wait, there's more. It's just funny. Now, When I helped Ken Yarbrough at TRW, I was a consultant, and my goal was to talk about what suggestions I have. I said the oldest credit card in history. Then I said 29% rule and tools. So every card you have in your personal wallet needs a sticky. Share the live, share the live. I'm going to give you all kinds of goodies today just for free. You get some of my books for free. You save a couple $100. Okay, is that okay? So tap the live, share the live, share the live. Ah! That's what I've been told to say. Isn't that fun? But not the but that's just me. If I take my card that's $10,000 and I put my sticky behind the damn card, I have to write down on the sticky it's worth $2,900. So every $1,000 card is only worth what? $290. That's it. If you screw that up, guess what? Whee! You drop your score, get stuck, you can't get any more. So every card needs a damn sticky. 10,000 is not worth $10,000. It never has been. It's $2,900. It keeps you in the green. 3,000 is the yellow, 5,000 is in the red. Yeah. What did you do to you? Since I helped set up the system, you might want to pay attention to the guy that's in front of you because he's built $60 billion of credit for his clients and himself. And my clients are some presidents in the United States of America. Lakers, Clippers, the Dodgers, and Angels too. I've sold more and give away more corporations on this planet than anybody. I'm the largest registered agent in the world. Isn't that fun? But again, today, you're going to go to the 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Write it down now. Write it down now. Okay. So I got basically here, I'm going to check all the watches. It's 3:26. Okay, is that a good time? 3:26? Simple. Okay. So what happens is today, Pacific Standard Time, because you might be in Central, it's 2 hours ahead. You might be in basically Eastern, it might be 3 hours ahead. So you're going to be online with me for an hour and a half. All right? I looked you up. Well, that's pretty simple. Everybody can. I'm all over the internet. Kind of fun. But again, guess what? I've been helping people for 50 years. I was the second largest advertiser in California. Wow. For 32 years. Every Tuesday on Orange County. Every Wednesday, the Bonaventure. All right? Every Thursday, Ontario. Every Saturday, all right, Long Beach, Marriott. Oh, that's what we get to do. So we play the game to win. So again, I want you to write down fluctuation. Since I'm the one who created the oldest card and fluctuation ruled in the 70s for TRW, and they became a Sperry in 96. So every card you have today is very simple. Every card you have today, my little sticky's falling off that one, so let's get a new sticky. Wow, see, whee! So what do we need to do? The goal is very simple. If we want to play the game to win, that's the ultimate goal. What does that mean? Now, I'm going to give you all kinds of goodies just for the heck of it. I want you to remember when I put this out there in 1976. All right, 1976. So if you look me up, look at this, okay? All right. 1976, I put out winning the credit game and also winning the game of business because I'm just having fun. So what did I do? In 1976, I'm driving a Lamborghini Countach, Orange Coast College part-time. I tested out for T-Week of junior high, and I went to Orange Coast College part-time. Did you know I had $1 million in the bank? I invented Car Finder, and I had 12 patents at the time, and I got 26 patents. Oh, wow, up and away. So this was out there in 1976, okay? And then I kept updating it again and again. By the way, I was 16. So when you hear some ding-dong going, well, is it better nowadays than then? The bottom line is God gave you a day. Get off your assets and go get it. Every day's been good. I created my first million, then I got to the first billion, 21, but not me. It's a corporate structure. I don't want to be a billionaire. I never want to be a billionaire. I want to say I'm rich. Only circus clowns say that. See, my problem is this. When I studied John D. Rockefeller, I was just focused on that. What did I do? Hey, kin folks, he's been a client for 35 years and his family 50. They're one of the original clients. All right, and guess what? They belonged, believe it or not, to a circus back then as well. So we get to play. So write down today's date, 02/20/26. It's a perfect day of numbers, of even numbers. It's perfect in a row. If you understand numbers, I love numbers because numbers don't lie. Only people lie. So what do you do today? Every card needs a sticky. Write it down. You're going to learn about fluctuation. $10,000 card. Okay, let's go shopping. Let's go get dinner. No. This, if I use it past $2,900, it's in the yellow. Then it's in the red. I want you to look at your own credit cards today and put them in front of you at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I want all your credit cards in front of you today at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time when you go back here and you join my class for an hour and a half. Now, these cards don't fluctuate. Write it down. American Express gold and platinum cards do not what? Fluctuate. So let's write that down right now. Okay, let's have some fun. All right, they don't what again? Fluctuate. All that means is basically they don't show utilization. That's the goal. They don't show utilization, and that's the ultimate goal for all of us. So our goal would be very simple if we want to play the game to win. I'm just trying to organize these, having some fun. Guess what we get to do? Today, if we want to play, we want to play the game. Now, what does that mean? Let's write down LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, all right, PC, write it down now. It's very simple. We get to play this game. So let's understand this, okay? Now, all right, I was born in a taxi on the way to Guardian Hospital. My mommy didn't want me. They weren't married at the time. All right, so the bottom line, I got put in the trash can outside the hospital. Then they knew who they were. They had to pick me back up. Then they gave me what? Mrs. Hope that she'd have of hell. So let's talk about the fluctuation rule. Okay, these cards here. They don't what? They don't fluctuate. They don't what? They don't fluctuate. I like that. So the reality is simple. If I have a bad day, month, week, or year, I'd use these suckers. I'd max these out. My score would never drop. Is that okay? It doesn't drop? Now understand this is very simple. Okay, it gives me hide the number because the gold always says it at the front. You see it says Ryan Reynolds. Do you understand that? Ryan Reynolds. It's a brother I never got to know. That sucks. It's okay. I built a corporation just because of him. Wow. Did you know I can get you a line of credit for $150 at your bank if you lined up right? Did you know that? Did you know you're a corporation? We'll get 2 of these. And then let's put these down here because so it's not the same ones. Then if you have 3 divisions, you get 3 more cards. And if you have 6 divisions, all right, you'd want 6 cards. Okay, wow. If I had 9 divisions, I'd have 9 cards. Wouldn't that be fun? See, what the goal is very simple. Every American Express card multiplied by divisions is 100,000 each. So if I have 9 cards, plus my parent company, that's $1 million just off a gold card or platinum card. Would you like $1 million of credit? How many would like that? How many would you like $1 million of credit today? Now, it's going to take you 90 days to 9 months because guess what? You have to learn to listen and have some fun. Wouldn't it be credit fraud to open up cards under the false name? Actually, if it's a division, it wouldn't be fraud. Okay? A division. Okay? Because your name is what it is. So it's like the actors, like Nicolas Cage, when they did his divisions and stuff for him. See, Nicolas isn't really Nicolas Cage, but a division got his name. So again, what do you do? But I got his permission, by the way, if you want to know. Simple. I asked him that question. We fight with all each other, all right, through text. We got to talk to each other eventually. Isn't that neat? I got to talk to my other 2 brothers once. Oh, well, they didn't want anything to do with me. Oh, because I'm I can't say that. Can I say bastard child? I'm the one who was basically born out of wedlock. It's embarrassing for rich and famous people to do that. So I'm the one they threw away. Did you know, look online, my father and mother put a restrainer and a gag order on me in 2011 because I reached out because my wife asked me to see if they get to know me. And no, they don't want me. Isn't that terrible? All my life, they don't want me. What am I going to do? Kick some assets. Get to millionaire, billionaire, and rub the face in it. That's what I did. It pissed me off. So if I got checkbook money, is that okay, checkbook money? That's up to $150, and there's only 4 banks I want to play that game with anyway. Now, if I get these for the corporation, okay, the first 2, here's 100,000 each, okay? Very simple. And I want to get to 350. I want $350,000, okay, of in cards. Chase has this silly thing. They don't charge interest rate up to 22 months. That's free money. Good morning, Ray. How you doing? Always good, Alex. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. That's what it is. I had to convince myself I wasn't a piece of what. As Ms. Hill called me a piece of what all the time. I'm not a piece of what. I'm one of the few, not one of the many. I had to basically do one thing to self-motivate myself. I wrote a book on that too. I've written 67 books so far. I got 40 right now being edited. Isn't that fun? I write books all the time because it's fun. It's like when I wrote the unicorn that could not fly, why can't I, for my daughter Raylene. Okay? All right, he's my boy, he's my joy. I'm going to buy him all the toys in the world. I wrote that for my son. It's a whole series. He's only 12 now. Wow, I got 6 kids. 5 girls and a boy. And he's my joy. And I'm buying him all the toys in the world. Okay, let's understand. Let's play. Looking forward to our meeting you soon. Well, let's play. That's how it works. If I get, let me turn the cards around because some of you might want to copy the numbers. What? Simple. If I have my LLC, my LLP, my C Corp, my S Corp, my nonprofit, my PC, that's the entity. The Supreme Court says a legal person. When they sue it, they sue you. Congratulations. Congratulations. You might want to walk around like a duck and a sheep. I'm a duck and I'm a sheep. Come on, be honest. You look at these things on Secretary of State's website. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Secretary of State's website. Right there. Right there. Okay? What happens? Very simple. If they sue it, they sue you. You're the only voice for the LLC. See, if you think an LLC protects you, that's a bunch of BS. It wasn't designed to protect you. It was designed to receive money. So is the C Corp, S Corp, or anything else. Every entity Supreme Court says is a legal person. It was designed to receive money and not be taxed till it's profitable. You get taxed on your paycheck today. You're taxed now. Your paycheck. It's taxed because you have an IRS form called SS5. And then you go, what's that? 99% of you don't know what an SS5 is until I tell you what it is. Okay? See, you got to realize we're bonded up to $35 million apiece. Our government bonds us $35 million apiece. So what do we do today? Let's think today. If you want, and you tap the live, all right, I'll give you some free books. Is that okay? Okay, 1040. Yeah, all right, Jay, you're learning. That's good. I love Jay. Jay's a client as well. My clients help me all the time. Isn't that fun? Wow. That's why the company is under a trust. You're half right, half wrong. See, that's, again, that's a little bit of crap. You see, what you do is you listen to circus clowns out there. You need to sell your car to the trust. Oh, I'm howdy doody. And guy is the dumbest thing I ever saw in my life. Dumb as a rock. Well, that's just my opinion. See, I don't like dumb. The car should never be sold to a trust. That's called dumb. Number one, the IRS would ask, what's your compensation? Where's the money? And then you're going to, what? Then the next problem you got is this. If you drive that car that's actually registered to a trust or in a trust, when you bump somebody's car, guess what? They sue the trust. That's called dumb. But again, that book out there, you got to put everything through the trust. There's 4 mistakes in the first pages. It's ridiculous. Somebody should have taught this person when you write the book, know what the hell you're talking about. You see, I've been studying law and accounting since I could walk practically. Yeah, I went to school. I got recall. I just read the book. I did the test. I got A's everywhere. See, I got a couple of problems. I always got a little bit, people know a little bit of me. I've been now online for 13 weeks, TikTok and social media. And in my first 12 weeks, I got 40,000 followers. Is that good? Am I doing okay? Now I'm hitting it at 50,000 followers this weekend. It's only 13 weeks. Well, I'm used to writing checks for what? Millions and millions of dollars for radio and TV. I decided to try this TikTok thing and social media. Why not? I don't like 20% of the clowns. I don't like it. I don't like listening to Gary Vee. F this, F your grandmother, F that. See, the ones who like that crap are not married. Because if you want it, you have a wife and kids, you don't want to hear some F your grandmother, F this and that. Okay? He's been out there long, that's why he got to where he is. But I'm going to catch up, and I'm going to knock him down. I don't like hearing that. It's just me. But again, I created my first billion at 21 through cover structure. So we can have some fun. Is that okay? What did you think about the life insurance policy, full life? Well, you got term life, understand, from my wife and I. We live in an estate with about $10 million. Is that good? But it doesn't belong to us. It belongs to a trust, irrevocable trust. So the estate is in the trust. Now, understand, wife and I, my credit score is 846 today, 846 for two, which is boring credit. Our credit gets to a point it's boring because it should be, and then you look at being a CFO for the corporation. Term life is what your debts are. If I die, she gets $1 million. Because all we care is less than $1 million of debt. All right? Whole life policy, you borrow against it. My MetLife policy, okay, I can call them before, when they're open, okay? It's only 3:40 in the morning right now, okay? So what happens? So I call them today, and I can ask, can I borrow $100,000? Now, if I do it before 9 o'clock, okay, wherever they open up, I'll have the money in my account, wherever I want it pointed to, all right, by 2 o'clock. So what do we do? Let's see. So if I want to borrow off the whole life policy, I'd borrow money. Borrow money is not what? Taxable. So sometimes what I do is basically do that, yes. So always irrevocable. Hell yes. You always do it, listen carefully. John D. Rockefeller was right. 1934. 1934. I studied Rich and Famous since that kid. All right, 1934, irrevocable trust. Any other trust is a bunch of hooey, a bunch of BS. They keep changing the trust thing out there for one reason, because they want to confuse you. Then they want you to buy their next book. Next book. Hell, I want you to buy my books too, but hell, I'll give them for free. Free. You like free? You see, I don't need your money. Is that okay? I don't need your money. I like your own voice sound. Okay, I don't know. I like me. I like me. Very simple. So let's look at the clock. It's 3:40 in the morning. It's 3:40 in the morning. Is that okay? 3:40 in the morning. What do? I want you online today at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I want you to learn how to do a blueprint for yourself. I want to help you do yours, and I want to help you do it and customize it for me. If you want, I'll do it. Now, here's 3 things. You do everything. I'll teach you how to do it all. Do it all. Got it? All. We do it together. You have to elect me as a CFO. I'll become one of your CFOs. That allows me to use my history and my bank accounts for you, if you need those, okay? Now, sometimes you need bank accounts verification. Is that okay? Now, what happens with my clients is this is basically January, my petty cash account. There's 287,000. Is that good? Petty cash? The other petty cash account is 66,000. So I show in my petty cash account alone on an average month about $500,000 in and out to the account, petty cash. Is that okay? Petty cash. Actually, in the petty cash account at some of the investment companies, we always keep about $5 million for the fun of it. Why not? You see, the reality is it's not my money. It belongs to the company. But I guess what we do, there's always an old blankety day, month, or year. Pandemic. 2009, get to die in a coma. They stole my $3.7 billion. That's not nice. It kind of pissed me off when I came out of the damn coma. My goodies were gone. Tap the live, share the live, and help me. All right, DM me, please, if you want. Why? Because I'll give you a mouse pad. Why would I do that? Why not? Hey, I'm having fun on the social media for 13 weeks now. If you want your future, it's right here. Peekaboo. It's right here. Come on. Woo, take a picture. Take a picture. Now to be this. Woo, doggy. See, what happens is very simple. Your future. I'm sorry you screwed up. I'm sorry you didn't listen to me for the last 50 years. You should have. I've been out there. Come on, this is crazy. I made a promise when I was 7 years old to God, and I've been keeping it. What a concept. Every day, Monday through Friday, live, in person or online. Ooh. Now it's 2 times a day. Oh, every Saturday. Tomorrow, I got 6 classes. You want to spend the day with Ray? I'll teach you how to change your life. Because you got stuck. I'll bet you $1 that your friends and family, someone ripped you off. I bet you got the job and you're stuck and it sucks. You're not happy 100%. You didn't reach your goal. Why not? But if you want, do what you do. Do it. Do the rerun every day. Rerun again and again and again. That's, why would you do a damn rerun? So if you have crappy credit, please don't hire a credit repair company because it's against the law. Public record. Public record says flat out, credit repair is a fraud. Or now to collect money up front, but they do it all the time. I will pay you credit. Why don't you just get the book called Winning the Credit Game? It's a download today. If you get it now, and you share, now, guess what? It's free. You'll save $50. If you don't do it, then forget it. Why would I want to help you? See, you got to help me, I'll help you. Is that okay? So guess what we have to understand? So we get to do what we do for everyone else. God, family, wife, and I became one 20 years ago. And then it's money. Now, when you get the book, look at one of the pages towards the back. See, I have 21 cars in a car collection at the time. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Mercedes, and Hey, I was bored. All right, what do you do when you're bored? You just created $1 billion. Okay, $1 billion. But it's not mine. It belongs to a corporation. So I got the $1 billion structure at 21 years old. Is that good? How I do? So what did I do? I invent Car Finder as a kid. I got a couple pads and ideas. I do that as well. And I send them away. All right? See, I had a beard at 12. I've been driving since I was 12. They couldn't figure out my age. I love that too. So I came out with winning the business game. Winning the game of business. Yeah, 1976. And I kept changing and adding more to it. You see, you got to realize today, your lack of knowledge is why you bring the damn pain home. Why would you bring the pain home? Why would you jack up the wrong damn card? What's wrong with you? I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years, 6 days a week. Where the blank have you been? It's simple. It's just the rules and tools. Tomorrow, I start at 3 o'clock in the morning. Then at 7 o'clock, we have goal setting. And then at 9 o'clock, we have stock kit and minutes and bylaws. And then we have level 1, level 2, level 3. Would you like to spend the day with Ray? Would you like, it'll be, most of it's free. Is that okay? Today is free. You see, I made a promise to God when I was 7 years old. And I've been keeping my promise. That's all the reason I'm helping you. Because I don't need your money. And the reality is most of you don't appreciate me anyway. So you just take the information and do it right. About 20%, they love me. But again, what do? You see, I don't feel the love. Because you're not tapping the damn screen. Tap, tap, tap. Share the life, share the life. If you're going to listen and learn, at least help me help you. But then it's, I don't understand people. Now, for your kids' sake, do me a favor. This is $25, but download it. It's free. It's free. I like free, don't you? Why not? See, when I wrote the rules for TRW in the late 70s, it was simple. I'm training Ken Yarbrough. He's security chief. Oldest card. I think these are my rules. I can prove it too. Isn't that fun for you? Skippity-dippity-doo. Okay. So what happens? Very simple. Okay. I want oldest card. Then I wanted fluctuation. Every card literally fluctuates. What do you get to do? Fluctuates. Just write it down. That means if you put your sticky behind your card, all these cards here, I can't take past 29%. If I do, I'm in the yellow or the red. Oh, crap. It's a free download. How do you do it? It's in the link tree. All right, come on. It's in the link tree. This book's going to help your kids. So I want you to download it for your kids. Then I want you to get a copy for yourself. And show the world! I go to schools and colleges all the time and teach and preach. It's kind of fun. I'm also a licensed pastor in California. You got to watch that. So this is called Starting It Right for the kids and you. Because it teaches the rules and tools you never paid attention to. You didn't pay attention. Why the blank did you not pay attention? I don't get it. Now, go back in time in 1987. I set up the first dashboard to allow, listen carefully, credit cards to use tax ID. I did that. Isn't that fun? Did you know every application right now for the last 18 years allows division process? And you don't know a damn thing about it? It's like when you buy a corporation. You pay this attorney. I mean, ridiculous. Thousands of dollars who's practicing law, hasn't got it right yet, and you didn't learn diddly squat. What's wrong with you? Why would you pay for a damn corporation that's free? All corporations are free. Write it down. And the link tree, your articles are there. Would you like free one today? Would you like free? See, when I started my first one, you can look it online. Check it out, Secretary of State website, California. Did you know Helping Hand Industries was started by a kid that was 9.5 years old? I'm the kid I grew up. Wow. Isn't that fun? It cost me $10 friggin' $10. That's all it costs. Wow. $10. Wow. See, that same corp today, after all these years, is $30. You got $30, it's a nonprofit. It's simple, $30. Did you know the filing fee for a corp on the average is about $100? Wow. Let's get one today. Let's have some fun. You see, what you got to realize is that LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit PC. If they sue it, they sue you. Congratulations being a duck and a sheep. You might as well walk around and go, bah, bah, bah. I'm a sheep, I'm a duck. That's your problem. You see, banks and companies and rich and famous people, their corporations don't do business. They own businesses and corporations. I mean, you understand. They own businesses that own businesses. Your problem is you want to be an entrepreneur. Fantastic. Be an entrepreneur. And then they sue you to get your assets kicked. Now, Ken Yarbrough and I wrote a book in 87. I didn't like it. He wanted to call it file segregation. And this is new credit file. I didn't like it. Now, my books back then would show me, if you want to check me out, that's Ray Reynolds at the highest kick on planet Earth. It's only 13 feet. And the fastest kick, too. Isn't that fun? All right? I could kick as high as I needed to be. That's 13 damn feet. So why man to jump? Wow. This is one of the cars in the 21 car collection. One of the mansions, one of the yachts. Have 3 yachts in the backyard. Is that okay? We get to play it my way. I'm going to say the truth. I'm sorry, don't get offended. I think your way sucks. You see, your problem, you bring the damn pain home. Why would you do that? Why would you ever bring the pain home? In the link tree right below you, get the free mouse pad. DMS will send it to you. I'll pay for all the costs. Tap the wall, tap. as Jay says, and basically Kim does as well. My clients help me all the time. Isn't that fun? I didn't know about TikTok, what you could do. I've been having fun for 13 weeks. I got almost 50,000 followers now. How am I doing so far? I'm still fighting with myself. Do I invite my 50 million people in my database over to TikTok? All right. I don't want to make a decision and find out I don't like it. I don't like 20% of it anyway. I mean, come on. 20% of what's out there is a bunch of hooey. When you listen to this ding dong, I call them howdy doody. Oh, goody. Sell your house to the trust and get the tax ID and get what? The IRS is going to kick your ass heads. They want to know the compensation. So take your car, sell it to your trust so you don't own the car. You bump somebody's car today, hell, they sue you, they sue the trust. You just screwed up. That's the dumbest thing I heard in my life. This howdy doody, I can't wait to challenge them. I'm asking them for a debate because this is crap. Crap. Your car today should literally be, all right, in a division. Let's understand something. Today, if you're in a bumpity bump today, bumpity bump, bumpy bump, they're going to call these bloodsucker attorneys. I'm number one. I'm number one. And they're going to do that. It's simple. They're going to call a bloodsucker and they're going to get you. You're the registered owner. Who's going to name in the lawsuit? Who is named in the lawsuit? You. You. Stop it. It's a division. It's a division. Division process. Do it again. Yeah, division. Your problem is you. Why would you be you? That sucks. This is true. Why would you be yourself when it comes to money and finance and all the goodies and the liability? Why would anybody be liable for diddly squat? This country was built on we the people. We the people. My first thesis in international constitutional law, all right, for one of those big degrees. Wow, I was 19. You see, I don't like selling you a card to the trust. Howdy doody, peekaboo. Makes no damn sense. All right. Well, we thought we had it covered. The LLC, and we found out the IRS did that. Stop. The IRS is the bullies. The IRS are the liars. The IRS is the IRS, period. They're going to come get you. They are. They're going to get you. What does that mean? You got a goal. You have a dream. Knock it off. It can't even be you. If you want to drive that car today, what you do is register to you. Goody. Just don't get a bumpity bump. If you get a bumpity bump, they're going to sue you. They're going to sue your spouse. You're going to be in a deposition. You're going to kick your assets. Ah! That's what they do. That sucks. Doesn't that suck? I mean, let's understand. Why would you drive a car registered to you? I mean, that's just, it's like the number one lawsuit in basically the United States of America is a freaking lawsuit on a car. Bumpity bump. I'm number one. Well, that's all these bloodsuckers say. I'm number one. Come on, people. If we start out right, we look at today's date, it's 02/20/26. Everything's even. It's the greatest day you can have to set up a structure for one reason, because everything can go right. Isn't that fun? What a concept. God, always, and his family, my wife and I became one. I got 6 beautiful kids, 5 girls and a boy. Is that good? He's my joy. I'm going to buy him all the toys in the world, too. I write songs and silly things, too. Did you know I rhyme all the time? Sorry to say, but I do. I try not to, but it just comes out. It's just me. I have recall on those things. You know, I stutter once in a while, too. Isn't that terrible? I stutter. Wow. Can your house be in your division? Hell no. That's dumb. That's just dumb. No. All right, come on, Alex. Understand something. Okay, now Alex could be a man or woman, so I don't know, again, what it is. I don't want to be offending to anybody. When you bought the house, escrow, close, homestead trust. Write it down. Escrow, what? Close, homestead trust, and then only one of you buy the house. Could you imagine anybody being dumb enough that husband and wife sign for the damn loan? Why? Because if you lose the house, now you both have crappy credit, and they report it to the IRS as the 1099-C. Now you got crappy credit, and now you have an IRS problem. That would be dumb. So only one of you is a duck and sheep. Husband or wife, you sign for the loan, you escrow, close, homestead trust. By the way, it's irrevocable trust. Only trust you ever do. Irrevocable, anybody tells you they're full of crap. Put them on the phone, I'll tear them apart. I got recall. I love debating the crap out of people who think they know crap. I know more crap than they do. God gave me. So what do? Now, the trust, you and your husband or wife, whatever, you share the trust. You control the trust. Now, here's something you need to understand. Please write the word and. I'm going to tell this again and again, all right, forever. And, write down and, write it now. Then I want you to cross sucker off and put the word or. Here's the problem. You're asking about life insurance, and that's good about whole life and about, borrow against and stuff. But here's your problem. The word or is great. The word and sucks. If I pass away, I died in a coma in 2009, I get to come back. But let's say 50 years from now I'm gone. And everything said and. My wife is stuck in the damn probate because I was going to say idiot, but I can't say that out loud. I'm a dummy. If I put or, when I'm gone, she can sign or me. See, the word or is great because you use the word and all the time. Every time you see it in a contract, cross that sucker up on the contract. Write that now. Don't say, oh, change your leader. No, now. Cross that sucker off and put or. And then initiate. You allow this world to kick your assets. Why do you do that? Why do you let the world kick your assets? What the hell's wrong with you? Yeah, I'm just going to get to the millionaire because it's fun. I'm having fun on TikTok and social media. The last 13 weeks, I want to have fun. Hey, I'm not bored. When I'm bored, I'm just bored. It's no fun. That's why I'm up at 1:45 in the morning. And I pray to my knees. Thank you, Jesus, for yesterday, today, and tomorrow, too, and forgiveness as well. And Jesus' name, amen. And I do more of that prayer. Then I look in the mirror. See, I put myself in check every day. Check! Because why? Because I'm responsible for me. I can't blame anybody else. Am I going to believe mommy put me in a trash can? Hell no. That's her problem, not mine. Am I going to blame Mrs. Hope for using and abusing me and her son David all the time? No. Am I going to blame Monty, who was UCLA's band director, who abused me all the time too? Oh, that's bull crap. See, you got to realize something. I've been to hell and back, but I'm still here helping people because I made a promise when I was 7 years old. So can I deal with it? No, I have to forgive them. I have no choice. If I don't forgive others, God will not forgive me. I'm a pastor. I have to live by those rules. It's like when my ex-wife cheated behind my back after my first 4 daughters. The Bible says I can take her outside. What? But it's not legal. Damn. But you know what I did to me, right? Even though she cheated, I stayed with my kids for 12 years in separate beds, and I gave her $15,000 a week. A week! For 2 years, I paid all their bills. See, that's what I did because I kept my promise. The only reason I get a divorce is because the Bible says so, infidelity. All right, but again, what did I do? So understand, get to know Ray Reynolds, the Godfather credit, because I want to get to know you. See, here's what I did. You see, it's simple. When I created Winning the Game of Business, I put it out there. All right, I wrote it when I was 15, by the way. I also put Cash Flow, Fever Time, and Financial Freedom in the book. I had to get that guy to knock it off. He had to file bankruptcy and do it again. So I basically changed the rules and tools, all right, in 1985. In 1985, I had a problem in 84. What happened in 84? I'm the king of satellite television, manufacture, distribution, retail store, and installation too. $100 million plus. Whee! But it's not my company. You know, I own some Shakey's pizzas, some 31 flavors, some Subways, some shopping centers, some condos. You know what happened? All right, they said I got to pay a franchise tax fee. The fee today is $800 to $1,000 per corporation. So when you see online, you need 5 LLCs. No, you don't. That's crap. This is that dumb. They want you to buy their book and get 5 LLCs. Hell, they're free in the link tree. Free. Do it now. Say $100. $100, that's it. Wow. Skippity dippity do. Now let's understand. I end up rhyming all the time. Okay, that's just me. I got a recall on those things. I write with both hands, talk at the same time as well. And I have some fun. And then what do I get to do? I stutter once in a while too. All right, so they said, are you drunk? I don't drink. But the word came out, ah! Sometimes my brain works too fast. Is that okay? So get to know me and understand what we're going to get you to do. You're going to DM me now. You're going to take a picture. I'm going to send you one of these at my cost. No, I'm going to actually pay all the bill. I'm going to pay the whole thing and send it to you. This is a mouse pad. I want you to DM me now. I want you to share the live. I want you to subscribe now. Simple. We're going to have some fun. Would you like to get to millionaire status? Yes or no? Would you like to get to millionaire status? Yes or no? But again, it's up to you. See, here's your problem. Your lack of knowledge is your dumbness. I'm sorry, it's just true. You take your personal credit. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit. Hey, I'm the trainer for Ken Yarborough, Tier W. Oldest card, fluctuation. Every card needs a damn sticky. 29%, that's what we do. Someone said, yes, yeah, I get that good share of the life, share of the life. If I take every card, like the 10,000, and I use it for 29% only, or the 50, very simple. I want to give you 7 of these, 1 of these. Is that all right? If I give you 7 of these and 1 of these, see, I want to get you 100,000 of credit. You don't get it. I want to get every one of you 100,000 of personal credit. Everyone's going to, what? Hell yes. The last time you had a blankety day, week, month, or year, you brought the damn pain home. Why the hell would you do that? If you had all the cards at 29% rule the way I want it here, and they don't fluctuate, what happens? You can max these suckers out, your score remains 750. You'd have 71,000 of safety credit to get through that old blankety blank day, month, or year. 71,000 can pay all your bills for that year when you're going through hell. That's why I want you to have it. Safety credit. See, I want you to plan the problem. I want you to plan your car getting a flat tire, but it's not your car. I want you to plan your house in a trust because it's not your house. I want you to plan getting the $1 million corporation because it's not your corporation. I want you to listen because it's fun. Why not? What the hell? So, if I turn around, all right, and this corporation here, all right, it's very simple. All right, I'm going to drop it on the floor. They're heavy. Okay? All right, well, way over there. It's okay. I want to get the card. I'll be right back. Maybe. Peekaboo! Hey, you gotta have fun. Yeah. I mean, the world wants to knock us down and basically, I think they always want to take me out. So let's understand. If I take this is my mother-in-law's card in one of their corporations. Mother-in-law. Okay? And guess what? And I take these cards here. For the corporation, they're $100,000 plus. They're unlimited to $1 million. So here's 100,000, here's 100,000. What would you do with $100,000 paid over time limit? What would you do with it? You see, I would first of all ask for more cards. Did you know American Express is trying to give you 99 cards? 99? I want you to have 9. Is that okay? Now I'm going to have, now listen carefully, these 3 cards, 3 divisions. Got it? 3 divisions. Why would I do that? Well, that means I have between the parent company, 200,000, and I have 3 divisions. Now I have 6 over here, so I have $800,000 of credit. The division that I designed them in 84, in 85, all 50 states approved them. Isn't that fun? I wrote the rules. Division process. So if I have 3 divisions, I now take the credit to buy a percentage of a business, a Wendy's, a Jack in a Box, or a storage unit, whatever. Did you know I wrote the original books about laundromats and car washes 47 years ago? Storage unit, real estate too. I'm the guy that created the form called assignment of mortgage. See how my forms were out there basically in the 70s and 80s in the retail stores. It was fun. So that's what we get to do. How do you get my, all right, down to 29%? Well, it's simple. All right, rapid rescore. Okay, let me finish this. I'll get right back to you, okay? If I have 3 divisions, that gives me up to 300,000 plus credit. I let the credit finance the business. The escrow company, all right, and it closes escrow. The management company pays the bill. You get the leftover. I turn this into a frigging game, and the difference is you have to learn to play the damn game. If I had 3 divisions, that's 300,000 of credit. Now, I mean, where do I put them so you don't think I'm taking the same damn cards? Because there's always some ding dong giving me crap. Then I get 3 more cards. That's 6 divisions. See, every division creates up to $10,000 a month. 10,000 a month. So if I had these 3 here, that's 30,000 a month to the corporation. If I have 6 divisions, now I have basically $60,000 a month income to the corporation. If I have 9 divisions, I'm going to create up to $100,000 a month because of the parent company. So I turn this into a damn game, and you got to learn to play the game. That's why you should tell your friends and family, hell, Ray Reynolds on TikTok. The Godfather of credit, 60 billion of credit, wow, wow, wow. Now, when we get to American Express, play that game, then we get the 6 ink cards from Chase. Wow, 350,000 per division. Woo, woo, woo. See, there's only 10 cards I like anyway. The rest suck, in my opinion. I'm an affiliate to creditors. Now, rapid rescore. Let's ask the question again. Look at your history. Go online later today. Find rapid rescore. If you find the right paperwork, you'll see Dr. Reynolds. That's Dr. Reynolds. All right, Pastor Reynolds. Hey, you. That's me. Wow. 49 years ago, the solution was simple. Let's rescore their credit in an escrow so they can get a better loan because no one taught them diddly squat. And then they hired their friends and family to be the agent, and they're basically those agents are basically in bed with the broker, and they got their hands so deep in you, they keep ripping you off. Do you realize how many things you do that are dumb? It's ridiculous. Why would you do dumb, 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 dumb? I don't get it. I don't understand why the hell you brought the pain home anyway. If you had safety credit, you could have got rid of the bad pieces. Why would you do you? No, stop it. It's like a division process, okay? A division can be a name of a person, name of a company, it could be wholesale name, it could be any name you want to. See, here's your problem. Well, I got an LLC, Ray, goody for you. Here's Marco, fantastic, how you doing again? All right, Marco Luna, God morning. All right, I think you went to a good morning, but God morning anyway, I love that. See, God, family, money. God, family, money. So what do? The rapid rescore, and what happens here, it blocks your crap, okay? It'll block all your crap if you have bad credit. It'll block it, okay, temporarily, okay? It'll push your score up. That lets you get another card. Do a balance transfer. That's the goal, balance transfer. So you have to readjust this. If not, I'll line you up for Navy, I'll get you a line of credit or a loan somewhere, okay? There's so many ways to do it, it's ridiculous. Did you know today at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I'm going live again for an hour and a half. Is that okay? An hour and a half, you get to play with me some more. Wow, wow, wow. But we're going to create a blueprint. All right, good morning, good morning, good evening. All right, here we got Marco on this side. What is Marco here and Marco there? Different people. Oh, fantastic. Oh, it's the same. He's on both. Wow, wow, wow. Now, I want you to write down today's date. Okay, 02-2026. Do you know it's even numbers today? You have no idea what that means for me. I love numbers. I love numbers so good. 8, I was born on the 8th. That's infinity beyond. 0, infinity beyond 2. See, numbers never lie. Only people do. You know how many people are full of crap today? Okay, I'm driving Lamborghinis and Ferraris since I was 15 because I was bored. I just create money and have fun. Okay, then I got people wanting to rent the cars to take a picture. I saw one of my cars online with this guy. He's a social influencer. You're using my car. Are you full of crap or something? I guess not. He's what? He's on. All these people on social media, if they don't package it right, they're going to be broke in 3 years or less. But again, what do? All right, 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Write it down now. 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Okay? We have 4:07. Is that okay? Yeah. Why do they ask these questions every freaking day? I have one that matches my shirt or what I wear every day. They're just Rolex. It's simple. Okay? Simple. You like it? It's pretty, isn't it? Woo! All right, you don't want to know what that one costs, but it's not mine. It's not mine. I don't want anything. I don't have anything in my name because I'm not dumb. Neither are you, but you do dumb. Dumb. Tax balancing. Hell yeah, you said it right. I wrote a book called Tax Balancing. Your paycheck is taxed. You get the leftover. Everything you touch is tax again in probate. You're going to pay tax, people, personal business, no matter what you do, when you make too much money. Until then, let's do tax balancing. Your paycheck is taxed. Why don't you figure out what you need to break even? Then we're not listening to Grant. I don't like my client Grant out there who bought one of my books years ago. And sell me the water. All right, you're this, you're that. I don't buy houses, but I have houses. What the blank? This is like the clowns of clowns. I don't like circus clowns, to be honest with you. 20% I had to get used to this TikTok thing because 20% of this is crap. I don't like crap. All I know is you have to protect you. Okay? Tax balancing. You're going to have a house. I mean, let's understand. If you got a paycheck today, it's taxed. For 24 years, your house payment is interest only. What do? Now, if you have a house, you get a paycheck, you want to make sure you break even. So what happens is you do tax balancing, which means your house payment gets your money back that they took from your paycheck. It's simple. It's only damn right if we have left. It's only right if we got. Yes, skibbity-dee-bitty-doo. But we get to have fun. All right, then we repackage you. Today, go through your house. Sit down at your table. Come on, sit down at the kitchen table. Do this at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Share the live, because I want to give you free goodies. If you DM us and you subscribe, I'll send you the mouse pad. Here's your future. Simple. You're going to have a division for Bitcoin. Say it now. You have a division for crypto. Say it now. All right, I'm going to have one for silver, gold, stock trading, and auto income. You see, your problem with you like Bitcoin. Why would you use your taxable income to buy Bitcoin? Isn't that just dumb? Then every tax is tax and probate again. What do? Okay. Good morning, Mark over here too. So if I use, listen carefully, if I take my corporation and my divisions, because they want to give me 99 more cards, that's what they want to do. Wow. Let's get 99 more cards. No, let's get 9. If I let my division buy Bitcoin, I'm using borrowed money, not taxable, and I get to fluctuate 47%, never pay tax. Or if you make too much money, you'll pay tax. If I do it under my gold division, my silver division, and my stock trading. I bought my first jacket box when I was 19. Why didn't you? It's an auto income. It's ran by a management company. Yeah, why not? So if we take the corporate credit and finance the damn business, you get off your assets and go get it. Checkbook money. There's only 4 banks to play with: Chase, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, and B of A. That's it. They'll give you a line of credit to 150. And we play the game to win. Then we build credit from the corporation from American Express, and we go get the Chase cards because these suckers don't have any interest. Up to 22 months. It's ridiculous. It's free money. Now let your divisions buy the Bitcoin, the crypto, the stock, or whatever you want to do. Or even what? Auto income. I love auto income. Thank you for the rose. Can you imagine? I created my first $1 million in the damn bank. I was 15. I invented Car Finder. Did you know that? I got 12 patents as a kid, and I got basically up to 26. Up and away, and I do patents all the time. I have ideas. Every idea I play. I put this out there in 1976. Simple. Did you know I was 16 years old, driving a Lamborghini, West Coast College? Boom, ba, 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 bum. Simple. Why wouldn't you? What's wrong with you? I'm the most verified person on planet Earth, by the way. Then I was the king of satellite television, too. Wow, wow, wow. You see, this is only one thing. It's corporation and corporations. But then all of a sudden it changed the rules. I didn't want to pay franchise tax fee, so I got all my divisions lined up and I invented division process. Isn't that fun? So here's me. In 70s, I got to train Yarborough. I did oldest card. Fluctuation rule of 29%. I set up the dashboard in 87 about allowing tax ID for credit cards. Simple. Because I got division process in 84, 85, 86. Isn't that fun? Hey, I've been out there for 50 damn years. Where the hell you been? I kept my promise. I'm online 6 days a week, twice a day, Monday through Friday, and all day Saturday. The book for file segregation, Ken and I wrote. I don't like it. He wanted to lie. I didn't want to lie. All right. I think he wanted to lie like a rug. But oh well. He wanted to call it file segregation. I don't like that. So I put it on the shelf. But all my books would always show me the highest kick on planet Earth, 13 feet, fastest kick too at the time. So what made you jump? Wow. One of the 21 card collection, one of the yachts, one of the mansions. Ooh, goody. So if you basically want to get to know me, share the live. I'll give you a book and save you $25. It's for your kids. It's also for you. Why don't you read it? Now here's my problem. If you get any product from me and service now in the future, I'm going to read it to you. I'm not going to sell you a box of empty books like Alex did to 12 people. I don't know why people follow him, to be honest with you. He's a drunk driver. He almost killed 3 people. His wife's a drug dealer. Oh, a retired drug dealer. Now they're going to listen to her. Why do we listen to these people that are drug dealers, all right, almost kill people, okay? And a guy that says, F your grandmother. F your what? What? Gary V, I already sent you. We ordered a case of soap for him. We're sending it to his corporate office. Compliments of Ray Reynolds. Shh. Why do you say those bad words? Kids are watching you. Say F grandma, F grandma, da. This is a free download. It's called Starting It Right. Get it for yourself, please. Download now. Read it for your kids. Get a copy for your kids and for you too. It'll teach you rules and tools that I set up in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Isn't this fun? Now, if you got bad credit, well, first of all, let's analyze you. Let's do a rapid rescore. Let me analyze you. Let me add history. And let me show you personally from me to you. So it's like today. At 3 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time, every one of you should be online with me. Tablet, pen, sticky tab as well, and your credit cards in front of you. I'm going to show you analyzation today. I'm going to analyze about 20, 30 people. I'm going to tell you exactly how to get to millionaire status. And then you're going to listen, and I'm going to tell them what to do. I like telling people what to do. Is that okay? I'm going to boss you around. Is that okay with you? If I get you to $1 million because you do it my way because your way sucks, that's what I think. So winning the game of business, how about winning the credit game? Now, I wrote the winning the life, credit life. No, I wrote basically winning the game of life too. I've written 67 books so far. Is that okay? Now, men, my new one coming out, it's called Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer. Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer, that's what it's called. It'll tell men to shut up. See, women have a problem. Men. Why? Because men don't know how to shut up. Women are recorders. They'll play it back to you every time when you say something you don't want to say. You can't take it back. Yeah, I got $5 in a boy. I understand women pretty good. I had more hair once. Okay. Now, what do? Winning the credit game. It's free if you do it now. It's a late tree. If you don't do it now and share the life, forget it. Well, I want to give it to you for free if you won't help me help you. It'll even show you some of the Lamborghinis in the car collection. In the car collection and the 21 cars, 6 Lamborghinis. That's okay. Wow. See, I had 15 garages and 5 carports. Don't you? Why not? Oh, they're not mine. They belong to the estate. So if you want winning the credit game, you can play the game if you want to. It's free. If not, later on, pay $50. That's up to you, not me. Now, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, Bonaventure. You heard of the Bonaventure, right? Thursday, all right, Ontario, and Long Beach, Marriott. Simple. How it's in the late tree? It's in the late tree. I basically sold the Millionaires Founders Kit. I own the rights to that too. And I also own the right of Blueprint of Success. My attorneys have had to yell at Tony Robbins a couple of times. I like his motivation. I don't like when he talks about marriage because he's been married 5 times. Maybe finally got it right. But again, I think Tony's full of baloney in most cases, my opinion. But that doesn't mean you have to have it. Okay. So basically here, if you want this, it's simple. We sold it for $5,000. All right, for basically what? 32 years. Here's my client, Linda. She's been with me since 96. Actually, 86, I'm sorry. Take a picture. You want to look at this here. She'll tell you how I made her a millionaire 5 times. Is that okay? 5 times? So if your book, The Financial Blueprint, the best overall, taking out. Now, here's what I would do. Okay. Out of 67 books, and we write books for every event that I have. We write workbooks. See, I believe if you go to class, I don't want you falling on your what? I want you to have a workbook in that class, rules and tools. If you ever want, all right, the Blueprint of Success, there's 12 books. The 12 books, flat out, will give you for 12 months how to build a $1 million company. And that's what I did. I've updated it all through the years, and I put it out there in 1990. Is that okay? 1990? Then 2000. So this is 5,000 a set usually. Take a picture if you want it. Here you go today. It's in the lake tree. But if you don't buy it, then that's up to you. See, the reality is this. I'm going to help you how to do everything yourself. Then I'm going to offer to do it for you. Okay? For you. I was born in 1995. Fantastic. Go good. That means Mommy did your SS5. Yeah, Joel, look it up. The IRS has an SS5 on file for all of us. That's how they bond us up to $35 million apiece, where their property on their tax return. Or that's what makes the United States of America have credit. All right, division corporations, they call them states. They call them subsidiaries. Wow. So if we played the game to win, we could play the game to win today, okay? So I would like you to think about this. Here's your future. You're going to have a corporation, LLC, LLP, C Corp, S, profit, non-profit, whatever, PC. I want you to learn the rules and tools. You're going to have a division, okay, literally for crypto. You're going to have one for gold, silver, trading stock. You're going to use corporate credit, listen carefully, to finance your Bitcoin. You don't take the money from your family. That's kind of dumb. You're not dumb. You just do dumb. What do? We're going to finance it. All right, on the credit. There's no interest up to 22 months. Wow, wow, wow. Skippity-dippity-doo. Why not? So we get to play and fluctuate for up to 47%. Then we do the gold. Then we do the silver. And then we start trading. And then we do auto income. You don't have to do all those pieces, but it's up to you. Is it okay if we finance everyone? Because what happens? Well, let's write it down. Numbers don't lie. These cards are $100,000 paid over time limit. 100,000. Okay? 100,000. What do? Now, those cards, $100,000 paid over time limit. If I have 3 divisions, I get 3 more cards. Share the life, and it's fun. Now, what do? 3 divisions, understand, each division has its own card up to 100,000 plus. Now, that division can buy Bitcoin, stock, all right, silver, gold, whatever, you have to make minimum payment. That's it. When you do this, you can fluctuate so it pays for itself. You can become corporate billionaire, millionaire using the credit process that I did for myself. So what do we do? Now, 3 divisions create an income of about 30,000. Each division about 10. So if I have 6 divisions, I now created 60,000. Okay? If I have basically 9 divisions, I create 100,000. Okay? Well, what do I do with the damn leftovers? They're all right here. Oh, wow! So every division has its own credit file. I designed it all. I'm the guy that created division process in 85, 86. We bought 50 states. 50 states. Did I hear you right? Hell yeah! Finance the business. This is great. I love this stuff. When I bought my first Jack in a Box, I took corporate credit. All right, well, this is great. I love this crap. I used corporate credit, but I used checkbook money. Security Pacific Bank at the time and Crocker Bank. So I took checkbook money. All right, we went into escrow, bought the Jack in a Box. All right, the management company took over the payments, controls the asset, and what happens is they pay the bill on the money I used to buy the Jack in a Box, and now I get the leftover. This is the easiest damn game I created years ago. I don't understand why you do what you do. What you do sucks. Did I say that out loud? You bring the pain out. Why would you do that? You use credit to buy the asset. It finances itself. Management company pays the bill. You get the leftover. How hard is that? I mean, it's so damn easy. Why do you do what you do? What you do sucks. I'm sorry. I say that out loud. See, I don't like what you do. I want to stand at the biggest mountain in the hill and go do it my way because your way sucks. So, LLC. Ooh, you get 9 types. What kind you got? What type of 9 LLCs you got? Let me know. I didn't know. That's what happens all the time. LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit PC. Okay. See, till we get to 3 to 5 million, understand, 3 to 5 million, IRS says 5 million below a small company. I'm not here to be safe in a chair. I'm just having fun. Isn't that good? But I created millions and billions. Is it all right? We play my way because your way what? Sucks. Isn't that terrible? Why don't you repackage your house in your life? House today, did it in a trust? Is it irrevocable trust? Did you, oh, you want a mouse pad? Well, I'll pay all the fees for it. Just let us know, subscribe, and put in the link tree and all the goodies and ask for a mouse pad. All right, talk to one of our specialists in a couple hours. Why? They're going to ask you 10 basic questions. Then they're going to send you the links, if you allow them to, for 3 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time with me, hour and a half to play. Is that all right? Now, today, if I was you, I'd be at 3 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time. It's a gooder time. We have 4:22. 4:22. Isn't it pretty? Wow! We have fun. Okay. At 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, you're going to be sitting there, all right, at a table or a desk, whatever you're at. I want you to have all your personal cards in front of you. Thank you for the rose. In front of you. I want you to have a tablet and pen, and I want you to have a bunch of stickies. If you're married, I want your spouse with you too. Your friends and family should join you too. And then you can hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Wow! We're going to talk about you and a rapper rescore. Write it down. We're going to stick you all in a rapper rescore today. Today, not next week. Your procrastination is a killer of a dream. You're going to take your personal cards. All right, here's a 10, here's a 50. I want to get you 7 of the 10s and 1 of the 50s. Is that all right? Is that all right to do that for you? Can I do it for you, please? Please! And then sticky time. I'm sorry you did the same dumb things. It's very simple. Same TikTok account. Yes, same TikTok account. Yeah. Yeah, I only have one anyway. There was a copycat way to put him out of business. Oh, well. All right, what happens? If you put a sticky in the back of your card today, and you do what I tell you to do, your score will maintain 750 the rest of your life. The rest of your life, I'll guarantee it. I set up the rules and tools. I'm the guy that trained Kenton Yarborough, all right, TRW, all right, in the 70s and 80s and 90s. My brain sometimes works too fast and I stutter once in a while, so sorry, but I rhyme all the time too. And I write with both hands, talk at the same time. I use my 3 computers at once. Freaks people out. I love that. And I have recall most things. Is that okay? We do it my way? Simple. I've been teaching and preaching for 40, or actually now 50 years, 6 days a week, online or in person. Where the blank have you been? I don't know. I remember working with Bill Cosby years ago. We did did his corporations and the cookie and everything else. Oh, the cookie, I don't know. Then I realized he was a turd. Oh my goodness. That kind of broke my heart. Thank you for the love. I love that. It's fun. Now, you're going to put your cards in front of you. You're going to put stickies there because I said so. We're going to look at every card you have and realize we have to have it at 29%. Write it down. I wrote the rules and tools, and I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit. 60 billion for my clients all the time and myself as well. But again, what do we do? Now, your credit's going to be on track. Listen carefully. If I do a wrapper rescore for you, it pushes your score up, and away, okay? That gives us the possibility to create green lights. Why do I want green lights? I need to get you a card to do this balance transfer to reduce your debt because you jacked it up being dumb. I'm sorry, you're not dumb, but you did dumb. Thank you, Joel. Now, if I have these cards, listen carefully. I got them to do a POT. 18 years ago, as an affiliate, I recommended a POT. They made you pay the card every month. I don't want that. What did I do? All right, I love it. You gave the gift in the rose. Fantastic, fantastic, Joe. Now, these don't fluctuate. Understand? Please understand. You lose your job. Oh, crap. You can't find a job for a month or a year. Oh, crap. What do I do? You jacked up the wrong damn card. This, 20%, these do not fluctuate. They're up to $100,000. Paid with time limit. Unlimited to $1 million. Now, this makes sure you have a 750 score. And then I want you to have 100,000 of personal credit. You see, 100,000 of personal credit gives you safety of $71,000 of credit for a year. Hey, all I know is that I have a blank day, month, a year. I need some money. I need money and credit. Get me out of the problem. Problems don't last forever, but they're as you drag it on. Okay? So you drag it on. All right, fantastic. Thank you, Joel. Now let's watch. Now, in 12 weeks, I got 40,000 followers. Okay? I'll probably hit 50,000 this weekend. And this is 13 weeks. How am I doing so far? 13 weeks. I'm trying because I've been out there writing checks for radio and TV for millions and millions of dollars for 50 years. But I decided to start TikTok. I decided to try TikTok. Why not? And social media. So it's fun. But I don't like the 20% of circus clowns. Sell me the water. You couldn't sell me crap, Grant. You bought my books years ago. All right? You're this year. No, don't put people down. Help them. I don't like people who put people down. I'll call them a turd. I'll call them a clown. But that's them being a circus clown, okay? So I guess I don't want to double talk, but the reality is I don't like the clowns. But I don't like them to say, hey, what? All right? Yeah, they say 30%. It's not that. I wrote the rules. I'm Ray Reynolds, the guy that set up the rules, training in Kenya Yarborough. 30% is crap. 30%, listen carefully. And every dashboard, if you look at 30%, it's yellow. It's yellow. It's yellow. Got it so far? All right, 50% on a damn card, it's red. You back yourself in a corner. I'm the guy that trained Yarborough in the 70s and 80s and became a spear in 96. So, this card in 28% rule, that's fluctuation. I designed it this way. Damn it, I know. And that's what happens. Sticky time. I want 25 to 21% rule. Okay? I mean, it's just fun stuff. Now, I got 5 daughters and a boy. Now, let's understand. My daughter, Sarah, it was funny because they even filmed it on her getting married. It was just funny. We're at Dave's bridals. She's spending about $21,000, $22,000. Now, I can't use corporate credit for that. It has to be personal credit. So I'm laying on the counter and I'm telling people, laying the cards out. $5 and a boy. Wow, congratulations, thank you. I got 13 kids too, or 13 grandkids. Then my wife adopts everything she can. She won't stop. Okay, we're Dave's bridal at the counter. I'm saying charge this card, this card, this card. My daughter comes out and goes, Daddy, you're a billionaire. What are you doing? You just drove up in a $4 million Ferrari. What are you doing? Simple. I'm not a billionaire. You know what I mean? No, I know what you mean. I'm not a billionaire. I'm a puppet master. I'm driving a company car in a division process. It's only worth, right now it's about $6 million. Okay, is that good? But it's not mine. You know what's really weird? I end up telling everybody in the store what the hell to do. You see, my point was simple. If I jack up a card past 29%, I drop my score right away. Holy crap! So I basically laid out the cards and I said, you're going to charge this and that. She's charging $21,000. Okay, I'm not putting that on my damn black card. It's ridiculous. Hell, the black card costs $10,000 a year just to have the damn cards. All right, I don't need that status crap. But again, got him, don't want to use him, don't want to abuse him. So we repackage you, rapid score. First it's God, family, wife and I became one, and then it's money. Now, then we have to get you a score. You have to be a CFO. Then we look over here for the entity you have. If you don't have an LLC, LLP, C Corp, nonprofit, PC, all right, what do you get to do? It's in the link tree. It's free. Free! I've been giving corporations for free for 50 years. I had two attorneys lying online about me years ago, all right, because they don't like the fact I give them for free. They charge $5,000 for a damn piece of paper. You didn't learn diddly squat. Now, my first series out there in 1976 was winning the, what? Game of business. I'm driving a Lamborghini. Simple. Quintage. I'm saying this is what I did to do this. Whee! My info commercials. Did you know I'm the guy that says, wait, there's more? Oh, well, everybody says now, wait, there's more. It is fun. I'm having a blast. TikTok thing's kind of fun. I usually do it on stage in front of millions of people. That's kind of fun too. Okay, online or basically in person. It's fun stuff. Now, if you got crappy credit, I want you to download this book. It's free. But if you don't download it, I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you flat out, it's $50. I've written 67 books so far. Is that okay? I got 40 being edited right now. Right now. Isn't that fun? I have a book that we're working on right now called Always Good. Thank you, Jesus. So what I do? Winning the credit game. It's in the book. It's a link tree. It's free if you want. Then you see some of the Lamborghini collection. Bum, 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 bum. See, I'm not a guy that's not full of crap. All right? Remember, get the free book for the kids and for yourself in the link tree. Your articles are free. If you DM me, I'll actually send you the mouse pad and I'll send it and I'll pay for all the fees. The pad and in the shipping. Is that okay? God is good to join as a guest. Always join, but God is great. What do you mean God is good? It sucks. Life. I've been in 2 comas. First, I was 7 years old, and I made a promise to God if I could walk again, I'd help people the rest of my life. I kept my promise. That's what I'm doing today, keeping my promise. 2009, I basically died in a coma. A $3.7 billion structure. Tax attorney steals my stuff because I'm dead. But I got to come back. It sucks. This world is mean and cruel. Your friends and family, people around you want to hurt you. Run your own race. Run your race. Run your race. God is good. God is good all the time. It's life. It's just life. I don't know what I'd be today or if I didn't have God in my life. Used and abused as a kid, it sucks. When I got shot, I had to crawl on my belly. And I kept praying, please get me home. Please get me home. Please get me home. Give me to my daughters. Give me to my daughters. Praying, I had to get to my daughters. You know, they can think about it. I've been shot 3 times. I've been knifed 6 times. Hell, I've been in 2 comas. You have no idea my life. All right? I've fought through everything I can to get again and again and again. And God is always good. So when someone talks to me, it's very simple. Since I was a little boy, how you doing, little boy? Always good. Thank you, Jesus. They leave me alone. Every time you say always good, it's like mentally. So we have to self-motivate. We have no choice. We have to self-motivate. Because the world wants to knock you down and have an opinion. The only opinion that matters to you is you. The only opinion that matters to you is you. God, family, money. Your opinion for yourself. You are what you want to be. It's that simple. It's that easy, believe it or not. It's like when I take credit, corporation, okay? And we look at all these pieces. This is a 750 score if you do what you're told to do at 3 o'clock today. If you do what you're told. Simple. It's today, 3 o'clock, that's what you do. Now, we're going to take corporation, we're going to get these. Okay, very simple. See, my mother-in-law is one of our CFOs, even though she lives in Colombia. Her name is Flor. So guess what? So as one of the CFOs, we get this for the corporation. Now, American Express wants to get you 99 cars. That's ridiculous, 99. Well, thank you for the roses. Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate it. Now, your LLC is online. When they sue it, they sue you. LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC. They will sue you, and they'll basically put you in the rabbit hole. If you believe an LLC is going to protect you, you're full of crap. It's hooey. If you listen to a bunch of circumstances, it's wrong. The only voice an LLC has is you. You. C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC. If you do what banks, cities, and states do, and rich and famous, Their companies own companies. They use corporations, going to corporations called subsidiary. I don't want you to have subsidiary. See, the problem you have when they sue any piece, you're still online. Secretary of State website. A division process, your name's not online. A corporation or piece can have divisions. I wrote the rules and I created division process in 84. I don't want to pay franchise tax fee. In 1984, I'm the king of satellite television. Manufacturer, distribution, retail store, I'm everywhere. All right, they're doing $100 million on this satellite industry, and then we turn it to $1 billion. Oh, goody. But I own some shakies, 31 flavors, ice creams, 20, all right, subways, shopping centers, condos. I don't want to pay franchise tax fee. So I went to Sacramento and I asked 2 questions. Could I create an entity under one of my organizations that don't pay franchise tax fee? Create a form or modify one, that's what I was told. It was in 1984. See, today, a franchise tax fee in California per corporation, $800 to $1,000. Hell no. I'd have to pay $1.2 million just to say I got a corporation. No, thank you. But again, division process was created in 85, 86. Okay, that's what I did. I created a division process. So the goal for me is to understand how to play the game to win. I don't want to lose. I'm a sore loser. Isn't that terrible of me? I'm a sore loser. So what happens is very simple. I took winning the game of business and updated in 85, 86, and then 1990. But at that time, I created the Millionaires Founders Kit. I wanted to create books for dummies, but that was taken. I created books for one book per month, all right, per month for 1 year. You have the 1,000 rules and tools. Hey, Brandy's here, fantastic. She's our general manager, she's our GM. Brandy, like the whiskey. Isn't that good? But she doesn't drink. But that's what it is. Now, Brandy's the loudest one in this office. She's my pit bull. There's a problem? Go get him, go get him, go get him. That's what she does. Everybody needs a pit bull. Now, understand, winning the game of business, that was fine. When I came up with the Millionaires Founders Kit, that was great. I sold it at the Bonaventure for 32 years for $5,000 a set. Can you imagine? Thank you for the goodies and the hearts and that goodie stuff. Now, if you're driving, you don't pay attention too much. Just listen to me, because I'm the boss. Isn't that fun? What happens? Every Tuesday, Orange County. Every Wednesday, Bonaventure. Every Thursday, Ontario. And every Friday or Saturday, all right, Long Beach Marriott. 32 years being the second largest advertiser in California. Kind of fun stuff, huh? That's what happens. So I came up with the Millionaires Founders Kit, Blueprint of Success. We charged $5,000 a set back then. But again, all right, we're moving an office and a warehouse right now. So if you want it, it's about $500. It's in the link tree. There it is. You know, there's a scan code too. Now, if you want to talk to a specialist, you got about 2 hours to wait, because it's only what? We got 437 on the watch, the phone, in the wall, okay? Simple. So if you want a copy of this, there you go. Now, if you want to learn from people like the clients here, they're online having fun too. The next thing is basically like Linda, she's been a client since 1986. What you want to do is look at this. She'll tell you I made her millionaire 5 times. The Blueprint Apartment, she named it after me. It's a Hyatt Hotel in Texas. They're converting it to Blueprint Apartments for military. All right, 100 days, 100 vets. So what happens? Very simple. It's a $27 million project. $27 million. Is that good? So now, here's your future. Future. Write it down. I'd like to send you a mouse pad if you DM me or subscribe. And it's free. I'll pay all the fees for you and everything else. It's out of my pocket. We can just send it from the Ray Reynolds University. It's a nonprofit 501c3 anyway. So guess what happens? We'll send you the mouse pad. Why would you want a mouse pad? If you focus on this every day, and you don't stop focusing, you'll actually accomplish the goal. Your goal is simple. I want you to have a division for Bitcoin if you want to do Bitcoin. I want you to quit using your own damn money. I'm sorry, I don't think dumb is good. You use your personal money to buy Bitcoin? That's just dumb. You pay tax on your personal money, then you buy Bitcoin, you pay tax. You set yourself up for probate to die. It's ridiculous. Why would you do that? So, if we use the corporation or LLC, whatever you call it, every division is going to buy whatever damn well pleases. Bitcoin division. All right? Gold, silver, stock trading, auto income. Hey, in my original book, I did it back then to corp. It's the same thing. If you took checkbook money today You get it in escrow, you close escrow, the management company pays the bill for you because they make sure it's paid, and they give you the leftover. You're recycling money, okay? It's very simple. Why don't you do it my way? What's wrong with you? I don't understand. See, now then you have some problems. Some of you, you're missing some pieces. Let's pretend you want to do it my way a little bit. So we close an escrow. Well, what happens is very simple. If we go for certain loans, like a blueprint or something else, maybe you don't have the 30 transactions they want or the average balance. Well, if we partner in a certain different program, how about we use my petty cash account? Is that all right? This one has 287 in January, right there, 287. And this one has 66,000. My petty cash account averages about $500,000 a month. Is that good? So if you're missing some pieces, hell, they will be able to call me because I'll be your attorney in fact. Yeah, this is Ray Reynolds. We want to log into my account. No problem. Bingo. See, we can give them what they want if we do it correctly. We partner in these certain programs. But if you have it, don't worry about it. Then do it your own. I will teach you how to do everything yourself. You do. Do it all. We do. Or I do. Simple. I've been saying you do, we do, I do for years. Isn't that fun? What does that really mean? If I teach you to do it all, you're on your own. But you don't want me to do it anyway most of the time anyway. Okay. We do it together. You're going to elect me as a CFO, one of your CFOs, and I'll be also your attorney in fact. What does that mean? It gives me power of attorney. You and I get to talk to your bank. I'm going to boss the bank around too. Because you're going, ooh, no. Or you're going to have fun. We're going to go get the money to get the honey. What do? So if I had 3 divisions, I could have 30,000 of income. So every division not only gets credit and finance the dream, has its own credit files, but it can invest, close an escrow. Escrow pays the payment, and you get the leftover. If you did it 3 times, that's 3 divisions. That's 30,000 of income in an average month. If I have 6 divisions, that's basically 60,000. If I have 9 divisions, that's 100,000. So if I do that just on Amex cards, that's fun. If I turn around and I do what? All right, the 16 cards, there's only 10 cards I like anyway. This is $350,000 of credit to the corporation. Let's do it per division. Why not? I mean, understand something. Chase has no interest up to 22 months on personal and business cards. We're going to take advantage of that because it's free money. I like free money, don't you? Now, if you do the division process that I just explained a little bit about, this afternoon at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we'll go into detail. Tap the screen, get all the goodies in the free, download in the link tree. MassPad, no problem. All right, articles free, book for kids, starting out right, and winning the credit game too. Now, your divisions will be on the same bank account. You heard of Bank of America? Yeah, Bank of America? Every division, that entitles up to $150,000 line of credit per division if you line it up right. Would you like more money? See, the reality for you, your whole problem about your whole life and screwing things up is the lack of money and credit. The lack of money and credit sucks. Then you're a procrastinator and you screw that up too. Okay? Chase has no interest up to 22 months, personal and business. Now understand, most people get to 15, I go to the 22. But the other cards do that too. We played the game. So understand. Now I've got to get the office ready. So I'm gonna walk through the office a little bit. If you want to watch the office, get a tour, stick around. I'll give you that too. Now I have a new holder for the phones. So I hope I don't drop it on the floor and we do this right. Okay, let's find out if it works. Okay, I've bought like 15 of these suckers so far. I guess that's pretty good. I like that. Now, my first thing I do every morning is I light candles for myself. I like candles. I like the smell of a candle. My favorite smell in the world is roses. Okay, roses. And I always found out my rose garden, I always have a rose garden. My yellow roses smell the best versus the red, but that's just, I don't understand why, but they do. All right, let's take a tour. Let's have some fun, just for the heck of it. Is that okay? So what do? Yeah, no interest rate to 22 months. Now, I got to look at the temperature. If it's too cold, Brandy says too cold. Then she says it's too hot. All right, she's our GM, and she's a pain in the asset, but she's a great asset to have. Don't tell her that. Okay, that I said, she knows I'm going to tell her she's a pain in the asset, no problem. All right, but she's great. Don't tell her that because it'll go to her head. Now, here's the Ray Reynolds University. It's another building. Wow. It does have a 501c3, but we don't use that for anything besides we state we have one, okay? All right, so we look at the wall. If we could put them all out, and I had them out all in the 21 22,000 square foot building, Irvine Spectrum, Irvine, simple, one technology driver, Irvine Spectrum. That's before I died in a damn coma. That kind of sucks. But I've incorporated 3 presidents in the United States of America. Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers, and Angels, too. Wow, wow, wow. So they use this social media room. Now, I hired about 4 people. I had 5, right? For a social media department. Now, they've only been with me less than 90 days to set up a department because I decided to do social media. All right, TikTok. Wow, wow, wow. Isn't that fun? Now, this afternoon, we're going to play in this room here. Okay? What's going to happen is I'm going to build a blueprint. I'm going to show you an example of a blueprint of success. Is that okay? I'm going to want you to have your tablet and pen ready. Tablet and pen, sticky tabs as well. So I'm always to say you're going to have tabs of these. Yeah! You're going to dummy-proof this. Your organization, eventually, when it makes too much money, you might want to sponsor your race cars, because I do. Race cars, boats, and motorcycles. I've been racing since I was a little kid. Now, here's what's going to happen. Pay attention. I'm going to talk about, all right, fluctuation again. That's a 15 to 10. Sticky time. You're going to do it my way because I wrote the rules and tools. Oldest card, 20% rule. 28% rule. Now, I'm going to show you my wife's cards. Because what happens, there's always some turd. Do you really have the cards? Blah, 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 blah. There's always some jerk giving me crap. So here's my wife's cards. My wife's name is Faizuli. Well, I love that. It's a sexy name. These are $100,000 paid overtime limit. Up to $1 million. Wow, they don't fluctuate. So if I do it right, I'll never have a crappy score again. Is that all right? Then I'm going to show you how to get 9 more of the cards. They want to give you 99 more. Hell, I got $60 million of credit, all right, literally on dashboards just to play with you. Now, if you need help on building credit, someone asked that earlier today. What's going to happen? Very simple. Okay, here's a client. I actually take my credit on my dashboard and get a card for people all the time. Isn't that fun? Why? Because I want it to show up on their file. I don't believe in trade line crap because trade line crap's fraud. So I don't believe in that. So the reality is, if I have to give you a card off my card, you don't get the card. All right, what happens is very simple. I get the card, and I make payments, and it shows up in your file, but jump up and away. See, the reality is I'm not full of, you know what, but most people are. Wells Fargo is a good bank. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, it's one of the ones, okay? All right, there's 4 checkbook monies, 4. You're going to look at Chase's number 1, okay? You're going to US Bank number 2, and then you're going to look at Wells Fargo and B of A. Those 4 banks, I can help line you up for $150,000 of credit. Okay, that's checkbook money. You'll use that money to close an escrow. Escrow will take over the payment. They'll pay the bill through escrow. You get the leftover. Don't you realize I created a game you can't screw up? Your problem, you screw up things because you know what the hell you're doing anyway. Amateur hour's over. Sorry. That's how I feel. I got to tell the truth. I don't really pull punches, but I'm not going to try to be mean and cruel. Your way sucks. Mine works. You want to play? Let me know. So now we look at the Chase cards. They got 6 of these suckers. Ooh, per corporation. That's $350,000. So if I take the Chase cards, all right, $350 per division, I could basically buy Bitcoin. I could let it pay itself. I could buy gold, silver, stock trading. Damn, I'd do auto income. You see, you got to learn to play the game to win. That's what we're going to do today. Is that okay? So 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's what I want you to do today. All right, be online 3 o'clock. It is what? It's 4:48 in the morning right now. 4:48 right here. Okay, simple. I'm over here too. Wee. We have fun. I have fun because I'm just having a good time. Hey, I kept my promise to God when I was 7 years old. No problem keeping the promise. Hell with people all the time. Navy's a great bank too. Okay, understand, Kim. Navy, I've aligned you up. I want you to get 80,000 in cards and 50,000 in loan. That's personal. That's safety and balance sheet. Then we're going to position to the business. Okay. So Navy's great. But again, you have to basically be, all right, someone in the military or someone in your family. Okay, but understand what happens very simple. Okay, I was sucked into a government program when I was 14 and a half years old. I'm at T-Weaker Junior High. They tested me 3 times. By the time I did my last test, I'm in my gym shorts. Kept saying I'm cheating. I could do it in my head. I got recall on those things and an IQ off the friggin' chart. Then they stuck me in Orange Coast College, part-time, in a government program. All right, they didn't care if you live or die, by the way, if you're orphans. So that's how it works. So what do we do? So I got my Navy. The reason I said that because I got my access code because they found out what? I was in a government program as a kid. Wow! If you serve, thank you for your service. I'm sorry our country treats you like shit. All right, we got to teach our military a hell of a lot better than this. Let's teach them how to be millionaires and billionaires under the corporation. We don't need the lights on right now. Nobody's here yet. It's me and the crickets. And all right, some bugs. Bugs. Now I bought the donuts this morning. I'm hoping not to drop them while I'm talking to you at the same time. So I go to the donut store at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's fun. So what do? Wow. Now I got to turn on some lights. Holding the phones and the camera and all the goodies and turn on some lights. Okay, I think there's a light switch right about here. Let there be light. Oh, it's kind of bright. Oh, don't worry, I rhyme all the time too. Isn't it terrible? So what do? Now, I've written some songs for some rap people. Famous rappers are my clients, and what did they do? They asked me to write a song, went into the studio. They said, da-da-da, I said, okay, no, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's easy crap. I write books and stories for my kids every day. Okay? But we have to do one thing. We have to do our best and let God do the rest. Amen to that too. The donuts, had to put them there. This is our basically lunchroom for our spoiled employees. You have to spoil them. Did you know when you hire 100 people, 80 of 100 suck? They're terrible people. They're terrible people. They suck. All right, they want to just milk the job, barely work. One of them fell asleep. But what do? Let's understand something. All right, in the call center here, this is Brandy's area, but she's everywhere. All right, she's our pit bull. Okay, so what happens? On the wall, it says, make a friend, make a buck. What does that mean? The employees have been trained one thing. Let's find out if we can help them first. Get to know them. You know sales is going to sell you something. That's what sales does, okay? But if you make a friend, you make a buck. I put that on my wall for the last 40 plus years of every call center I've ever had. Now paralegals. Renette's been in the hospital. She finally got to go home. We've been praying for her a lot. All right, we want to make sure she comes back to us healthy and whole and ready to go. So that's what the paralegal said. Fun stuff. Okay. Now, Daniel, he's a little IT engineer and genius. Okay, it's fun because he's out there doing all kinds of good stuff for us. We finally found someone who can help us up, and away. Why is this chair over here? I don't know. All right, we'll have some fun. All right. So, call center, paralegals, engineer, IT, all the goody stuff. Brandy's area here. Okay, we get to have fun. And basically, you look at the time. And right now, we have basically what again? 4:52 in the morning. All right, 4:52 in the morning. It said 4:52 right there. Okay, let's have some fun. Now, what does this mean? Let's watch. Everything you do and everything you want to have in the future is not going to be yours. You're going to be broke. You're going to be broke. You're not going to have any money. You're going to be a puppet master. You're going to control millions and billions because I said so. Is that okay? If you're a puppet master? Well, Kim, you're basically what, Central Time? Oh, their candle burned out. I got to get the ladies the new candle. So we have Central, we have, Eastern Time, that's 3 hours. So you look at your time zone. The reason I want you to look at that is because at 3 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time, I want you to be online with me. I'm in the men's bathroom now, okay? You're going to light your candle, no problem. Okay, I like candles. It's just one of my weird things. I do things that I like, and I don't really care if anybody likes it or not. Too bad. See, me, I'm going to be me. I have to be me. Okay, light candle. Let there be light. There you go. Okay. So, we have a choice today. You tap the screen, you share the live, you get your free books in the link tree, you get all kinds of goodies, all right, and you get stuck with me for the rest of your life. Okay? All right, there's Santos. He's our vice president. He's also got 35 years in real estate. He's the one who lines up the escrows. All right, we're going to do about $1 billion of escrows this year. Is that okay? Would you like to play in one of them? Okay. So, all right, he's death, my morning route, and listen to. Okay. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so what do? Now, let's play the game. We're going to take the candle I already lit in my office here. We're going to take it to the ladies' restroom. And I'll get one out of the cupboard for me. Okay. So if we play this game, we get to win. 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. What do you get to do? You're online with me. Okay, very simple. If you have any questions right now, ask right away. That's very simple to do as well. Okay. So guess what we get to do? This is like my morning routine every day. Because I want people to understand something. You have to set up the tone. See, you're in charge of your office. Okay? You're going to be charged in an office and all the goodies. There's a women's bathroom. They got their candle. You're going to set the tone. Okay? Now, in this world, we get our assets kicked all the time. This world is mean and cruel. Love the team lineup and into feels like family. Well, that's the goal. Let's understand. If you get to know me, I'm going to get to know you. I have total recall in most things. That's right, recall. Isn't that terrible? Some things I like to forget. I have an IQ off the chart. That's per the government, by the way. All right, from there, I basically rhyme all the time. I write with both hands and talk at the same time. It freaks people out sometimes. It's kind of fun. All right, and I rhyme and I basically stutter once in a while. I try because my brain goes too fast. But again, what do? You just have some fun. I like having fun, don't you? So, if we listen and learn, what a concept. Listen and learn. Ray Reynolds will hold your hand 6 days a week. He'll answer your questions. You'll try to challenge him. Please do, because I'm bored as hell. Okay, come on, challenge me. Do something, okay? What I've been doing for 50 years is like nothing. It's like nothing. It's like, pfft. But everybody says, my wife says, nobody's like you, honey. Here's Brandy. Nobody knows what you know. Well, just listen and learn. Let's play the game. Hell, let's win. So what do we get to do? Okay? Now, I'm sorry. I got to get the candy dish ready for the front lobby. It's for the people who visit us. Do you know the employees eat it all too? They steal the candy every day. It's okay. All right. Because the goal is to spoil them. Because if you have that 20% employees like we do, the 20% are great. We got rid of the 80%. You know the 20% actually kick out the 80% that suck? I love that. You see, what I like to always do in my routines, it's like every year the goal is to try to give $100,000. No, I'm kidding about that part. I try to give an employee a month's salary, okay? Every employee should have 1 month's salary, okay? All right, as a bonus at Christmas time. Now, I got in trouble in 2008, 9. I did it again. Oops, what? Always in trouble. See, I had the Brinks truck come to the office in Irvine Spectrum, and they handed cash. Somebody nosy filmed it, sent it to the IRS, okay? He's giving out cash. That's not law. I gave everybody a 1099. I put it on their tax return anyway. I got in trouble. They didn't like the fact that I gave everybody cash. Isn't that fun? You can see their eyes, their tears. It's fun. It's enjoyable hell. Because I gave them cash, a month's salary. It's just what you should do. So guess what? Pandemic slowed us down. Okay, what's the pandemic happen? You know what's really weird? Okay, not only did our landlord lock us out of our own damn building, he thought he had the right to do that. All right, and that sucked. What do you do next? Every employee but 3, the ones I helped buy houses and cars and got them their lives, they all quit. Ray, I can stay home and get a free check. I get more money staying home than working here. He said, that free money. I said, crap, okay. So 3 people left. I still ran the company. 3 people myself, still brought in more money. I got turned down for PP loans and all the pop-up crap because I never lost any money. You had to lose money. I didn't want to lie. So I got turned down 7 times. Hell, I wanted some help too, but I get it. It sucks. So what do? After pandemic, what do? We try to hire people. Hell, everyone we talk to is like they're trying to think they're doing us a damn favor by showing up. Lazy. Went through that crap. The last year and a half, it took us 100 people to interview, hire people, and get to the 20 top people. I think we have 22 right now. I'm not sure, between 17 and 22, somewhere around there. Last count. We let someone go in social media the other day because she just wanted to talk. Stop. You're here to work. Work. For 90 days to try to get her to work, she wouldn't shut up. All right? She wanted to be a social butterfly. You're here to work. The team wants you to be quiet because you're interrupting them. She didn't get that. We warned her 5 times. What good is that? So, like I said, that 80% of people you hire suck. The 20% are great people that actually push out the 80%. Now, I'm going to say it one more time. Linktree, free book for kids, free book for you. Articles free mouse pad if you DM and all that stuff. I just like you to show up this afternoon at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I want you all in a rapid refresh. wrapper rescore. Look it online, you'll see that I created it for the mortgage companies about 49 years ago. Cards fluctuate, sticky time. Cards don't fluctuate. Never get past and never drop your score below 750. Safety credit, $100,000, 71,000 of safety. Your organization, LLC, LLP, C Corp, whatever, yeah, blah, blah, blah. What do? Simple. The corporation, I really sold my little book over there. They call that mini Ray. I had to get used to that too. You see, I got picked on as a kid, and so when they try to give me a bad time, sometimes I feel like I'm picked on. It's not nice, but again, the reality is they're doing it in fun, so I just have to bite my tongue a little longer. See, what happens with us, it's like you, it's like with the men and women. I had a fight with my wife once. When we first got together, we've been together for 20, as of this year in October, 21 years. I fought with her once, and I'd sit back and go, damn, why would I do that? Why do I want to win with my wife and fight with her? She's my queen. I realize she's got 28 personalities. I don't like number 21 and number 16. I think they're terrible people. I don't like them. So what did I do? Very simple. I learned to bite my tongue a lot longer. It's one of my books coming out. I wrote it for men, but I had to add another chapter because I have chapters. I had $5 and a boy. You see, I used to have more hair, but the daughters made me go crazy. This had an excuse. Okay, what do? So if we do this correctly, have some fun, we're going to get to know each other. Is that okay if we get to know each other? The bottom line is very simple. All right, literally got another overnight job to pay your classes, and I'm ready to learn and learn. I just want you to change your life, people. That's all I want you to do. You know, I don't want you to get upset when I tell you I think what you do is dumb. I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying what you're doing is dumb. I'd rather say what someone does is right or wrong, but versus the person. The reality is I don't want to have any problems with anybody. I want to help them. I made a promise when I was 7. Your corporation gets these. Simple. Why did we do that for? It's simple. Because I want gold and platinum for the corporation. It's a $100,000 paid over time limit. Then I want to get basically other ones and get 3 of them. 3 divisions, because every division I designed in 85, 86, every division had its own credit file. I can daisy chain credit from a parent company to the division. Now I get 3 of these, 3 divisions, 1 for each division, okay? That means I would have $300,000 of credit. Each division had like $100,000. What do? Let's invest in Bitcoin. Let the borrow money invest. Thank you, Joel. So if my division buys Bitcoin, I'm using corporate credit. Why would I use my money? Because hell, that'd be dumb. I can't say the other word because I used to all the time, and I get these signs. I'm being banned on TikTok for 10 minutes. Why? I hear they get banned. Oh well, okay. So 3 divisions equals 30,000 of income. You take the divisions, each division invests in something. I would say invest in closing an escrow, and let literally what happens is, all right, the escrow pays the bill for you. You get the leftover. You recycle it to get the leftover. If your division buys Bitcoin, use corporate credit, not your personal credit. If you buy gold, silver, or stock trading. I helped someone named Elias in my database and my clients. I made Elias a billionaire in 2008. See, he brought edible arrangements into California, one of the companies he represents, and I won't say he only doesn't. So I have 39 billionaire clients, but I have 39 million millionaire clients. I felt 50 million people understand division process. So let's pay attention. 3 divisions, 30,000. Invest, close escrow, get 10,000 each per division. If I have 6 divisions, it's about 60,000. If I have 9 divisions, it's about $100,000 a month income to the corporation. It's not you. Then what do you do with the extra ones? Hell, I don't know. Play. See, division process should be 18. We have the 9 to set the 9 lines of credit. You decide what you want to do with each division. Each division is money, finance, dream, have the escrow, pay the bill, you get the leftover. Leftover, in the basic, let's say you did a storage unit, laundromat. Laundromats are going to give you about $3,000 to $5,000 a month. I wrote the books on laundromats and car washes years ago, 47 years ago, by the way. You don't need to run a car wash or laundromat. You own it. You're the owner. Okay? That's what the goal is. It's like when I bought my first Jack in the Box. I don't work at Jack in the Box. Escrow pays the bill. I said, no, escrow. Escrow close. It's a management company. The management company of the Wendy's restaurants. The Jack in the Box, storage unit, laundromat, car, it's what it is. Management company All right, make sure the money coming from that escrow that you closed, all right, manages the income and they manage whatever the asset is. They pay that bill you use because they're not going to make sure you rip off the creditor. Okay, they pay the bill, you get the leftover. That's the goal. That's how I designed it in the first place. Okay, so Boss Hog, he accepts his credits. Well, the reality is credit, I can buy Bitcoin, crypto, gold, silver, stock trading. But again, I make sure I use the right credit, don't screw it up and jack it up. I mean, I'm always going to go after Chase Ink cards because I love them. They're great. Up to 50,000 each. It's ridiculous. All right, no interest rate to 22 months. That's free damn money. Personal credit as well. They don't have interest rate of 22 months. There's other cards up to 10 or 15,000 or 15 months. It's good. If we position the 10 cards I like, there's be $1 million of credit to the corporation and per division if you want, but it's up to you. See, I'm going to actually help you hold your hand, teach you how to do it, or I'll do it for you and with you. I'm an affiliate. So that means I can pop the credit for you through my dashboard if you want me to. If you're missing, pieces like the bank account stuff, all right, and you need to show transaction base and average income, my petty cash account shows over $500,000 a month, petty cash alone. Is that okay? So if we play my way, we get to win. Is that all right? If you're missing a piece, you get stuck with me, I'll get you your pieces. Now, the banks, I sued them in 96, by the way. All these banks beating me up. Oh, I'm a bad guy. Well, they didn't want to have divisions on the bank account. They wanted separate bank accounts, and I won. Every one of these is off the same damn corp. I can position line of credit per division up to 150. Why not? So again, up to 75 divisions per account. You don't want to have an account right away because it's money. We save the money when we do average balance. See, your parent company, if I have this here in the petty cash account, let's say I have 1,013 divisions to this because I have the other bank accounts. What do? The average balance for the parent company feeds in for all the divisions. It's for every different one division process. Concept of divisions, escrow, etc. Me. Well, what happens is, no, not you, the corporation division. You will never receive money again in your life, or unless it's a paycheck. I want it so silly and dumb, it's ridiculous. Your paycheck's taxed today, all right? You get the leftover. If you understand the SS5, SSN, and 1040, which you do not, all right, you get a paycheck to break even. Then your house payment offsets the taxes. Your life's gonna be boring forever. Isn't that terrible? Your organization with division process, millions and billions. That's half the damn fun. It's easy. It's half the fun. All right, I got to do, 19 bank accounts, 19 emails, and I got to check about 64 credit cards. See what happens. Where'd it go? Okay. See, here's clients. And what happens to clients sometimes, all right, they don't have the verification of income or the bank statement and all the transactions. So here's about $5 million of American Express cards. I got them everywhere, isn't that fun? So what I'm doing on these cards is, as we use the cards to reference me, I get to add my bank account to them. Is that okay? I get them lined up for a blueprint loan for $250,000. You can do it per division, by the way. Isn't that be fun? So we could take you in and have some fun and play the game to win. So if you play my way, you get to win. Can you use credit you set up to pay for your services? People do it every day. What are you talking about? We build credit. They get into a little program, okay? I told one client about 8 months ago, Ray, I want to get everything you got. I'm going to spend $100,000 with you. No, you're not. I said, you're going to spend about $25,000. What do you do? All right, but I built him $100,000 of credit. So he used the credit to buy more programs than me. So that's the goal. And if he does through the corporate credit, he gets to write it off in the corporation tax return. Anyway, it's education. So you can decide how far you want to play with Ray Reynolds. It's simple. Let's play my way, because your way, what again? Sucks. That's the goal. So I've been learning how to recycle money and credit the whole life. So guess what? I'm a client. Yes, it is real. Okay, this is Jay. By the way, you have basically a client's been there for 50 years in his family and other people as well, because it's fun. See, I love the fact that they love what I do. It's fun. I like to change lives. Jay specializes in nonprofit. It's a thing he wants to do. Nonprofit with an exemption, that's grant money time. That's the ultimate goal in the vision process. It's like anything else. You know, I have a nonprofit that my wife does outreach and everything else. All right, because I lost a son and it broke my heart. So again, what do? All right, I'd name it after him. So again, that's just some private out there as well, because nonprofit is very important to me. My first corporation was nonprofit, by the way. And I said, I'm helping. That stutter thing again too. I guess I hit a nerve. No, hitting nerves, it sucks. All right, so the nonprofit rules and tools. My first one was Helping Hand Industries. It cost me $10. $10. Simple. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go. Got things I gotta do. Get the office ready some more too. Please do yourself a favor. Share the live in the link tree. Subscribe as well. Do yourself a favor. 3 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to analyze people. We're going to show people how to get past rules and tools. I'd like to repackage every 180 millionaire status. So guess what we get to do? We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all. I want to make sure I don't block the screen when I do this, but either way, I'm kind of, All right.